Greetings, Bell System fans. Today we are going to look at a gray box. And as you can see from the nice aluminum cover, it's a Dataphone. Apparently it's a very early Dataphone. Now, Dataphone was the brand name for the Bell System, well, it's sort of very early digital networking, sort of kind of pre-computer. It was basically how you could get digital data across the phone system. And, well, mostly it's known for being in the 70s and 80s and such like that. But I suspect this is from the 60s. I can't find much information about it. It apparently is a 401BX-10 Dataphone receiver. And on the net, I cannot find anything really great about it. There's a nice publicity picture that I found online and not much else. So we are going to open this up. Now, what's interesting about this is I don't know if I've actually ever been inside this thing. Now, I purchased this along with a, well, frankly, gigantic amount of stuff when I purchased the remnants of a place called Compass in New Jersey. And there was a pallet full, stacked up with Bell System stuff. This was on there. The remainder were a bunch of very interesting modems that one day I'll make a video about. I think they're, 205Bs? What's interesting about those are they're 1200 baud modems, or BPS. I'm not sure. I know it gets a little funny there, baud versus BPS. These are from the 1960s, these modems. So they were screaming fast for the 1960s. And this guy was on there, and honestly, it kind of smells of 1960s. Now, I don't think I've ever been in this. All I've done so far is undid the screws, you can see there, so I can get in. I have not even really peeked inside this thing. So this is going to be a little bit of an adventure for you and me. Who knows what's inside? Could be rat's nest, could be, I don't know, a human finger. I don't know what's going to be inside this thing. Let's find out. But we're going to do just a quick overview of, well, the surfaces, I guess. So as you can see, we've got a nice, textured front, ribbed front, Dataphone. And of course, the nice old Bell System logo. Unfortunately, this thing is a little filthy. I washed it off a little bit, but there's some real ground-in dirt here. Pretty featureless in the front. Let's look at the back. Like I said, I did undo the screws, so some stuff is loose. The back panel here is loose, you can see, but we're not opening it yet. All I did was loosen the screws. Well, Dataphone 401BX-10 receiver, serial number 13. Okay, so I don't know what that means. Fairly low serial number. Now, a lot of people think that when you see something has a low serial number, that must mean it's rare. It must mean they didn't make many of them. Sort of, maybe. They could have made 100,000 of these things, and this just happens to be number 13. Who knows? Let's see what else we have. Well, AC input there. Customer equipment, that says J3. Yeah, it's got... Western Electric was using these connectors for a while. They're pseudo-military looking round connectors. Sort of Amphenol, but I don't think they're Amphenol. I don't know who made them. Actually, they look a little Canon-esque. We've got telephone set, telephone line, and they are strange connectors. I wonder if I can zoom in on those. No, I can't. Well, I guess I could if I moved the thing. But they're a little bit of a zoom. Once again, they are round, pseudo-military looking connectors. So, yeah. Now, from the publicity photo that I saw of this, assuming telephone set here, tel set, connected to what looked like a pretty standard looking, well, telephone set, except for a big red light or some sort of light. Look, I don't know, it's a black and white photo. I'm going to guess red. It had a big red light sticking off the top of it, but looked kind of standard looking. So I don't know what to make of that. And yeah, this is my usual plea for data. Any information on this, leave it in the comments. Now, I'm not going to hold on to this thing. I'm pretty sure I know whose basement this is going into. Yeah, because I've got too much stuff, got to get rid of it. And hey, you know, I've got an interest in networking history, but yeah, hey, stuff has got to go. Anyway, so yeah, there's no blinking lights on this thing. There are no switches even, no knobs. But let's get into the innards. So let's start with the front maybe. Like I said, I did open this up, or loosen it up. Didn't open it up, I loosened it up. So here's the big reveal. Oh, the back's falling off. All right, well, nothing there. All right, what do we have here? Modules. Channel 2, Channel 1, Cont. I don't know what these are. Very Western Electric-y looking. You know, you have to admit that. Oh, date codes. Yes, date codes. 1960. That filter there. 226 AD filter, whatever that means. 11V60. I believe that is the date code. So, semiconductor rectifier. Ooh, we got a bit of a spider. Get out of there. Got a loose screw. Let's, and you know, it's got relays. You know, it can't be Western Electric unless it's got relays in it, right? Let's pull a module out and see what's going on here. Like I said, I have not opened these things up. Oh, we've got transistor goodness. Yeah, more 11V60. Assuming their date code's got a nice blue ribbon connector there. GE transistors plus actual Western Electric transistors. And interesting circuit board in that it's oh, look at that gold. Yeah, real interesting circuit board actually. Kind of interesting hand lettered there. Hand lettered by a kindergartner. Nah, maybe not, maybe third grader. Weird construction on the circuit board. It is green fiberglass epoxy, but yeah, the parts for the most part are screaming Western Electric. There's, what are the transistors? 2N388 on the GE transistors there. That's a pretty common germanium type. Let's see if we can find out what these. Okay, there we go. See, I don't know if you can see. Let's see if we can zoom in there. 12E. Yeah, those are 12E transistors, which are, yeah, pretty standard Western Electric Bell System transistors. You know, very proprietary. Let's get it back in the frame here. I have no idea what this card does. Network. Well, you know, those are probably filters of some sort. Oh, interesting. On these capacitors here, I assume they're capacitors. Sept 60. Assume that's September 1960. So very interesting. Let's open up channel 1. Looks, well, pretty much like channel 2. Yes. Almost identical, or perhaps even identical. Look at the look at that, a cast frame of aluminum. Although this is pretty heavy, but there could be a lot going on in here too. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not going to rip this thing apart. Like I said, it is very likely going to a new home. All right, here we got more stuff going on. This is control. I don't know. Yeah, lots more Western Electric on this, but a few GE transistors. But yeah, we've got Western Electric. You know, this is the real stuff that they made. I don't know where. Here we go at the back, and there you can see an interesting eye there. An L. I'm fascinated by these hand-drawn letters here, which are, you know, out of scale, very round. Looks like they were done by a third grader. But yeah, lots of gold. No, I'm not scrapping it. Once again, blue ribbon. Yeah, I don't know. It's also interesting. The board here is, I mean, the parts are just kind of going wherever they need to go. like check out the resistor leads there. We both ends kind of do a right turn at Albuquerque to get to the holes they need to get at. And yeah, weird construction. Although, you know, let's face it, Western Electric, that the epitome of weird construction. So what else can we do here? Any other modules we can pull out on the front? I'm just going to remove this. We'll get to the back in a minute. I'm not sure what's going on. Can I pull these out? Looks like they've got sort of like punch down terminals on the front. I don't know what these are though. Do they want to come out? No, they don't really want to come out. This probably needs to be unscrewed, but I'm going to guess that's an 18 volt power supply. Yeah, now there is a card missing here. I don't know what that's all about. There's no marking as to what it should be. Option? I don't know. Who knows? Like I said, I have no information on this. So yeah, a couple of big relays, a big relay over there. Let's look at the back. And yeah, I did remove the back, but here's the big reveal. Wow, okay, it's a backplane. Not much to see except it's a backplane. Oh, here's the missing card here. Unants. Do any of you phone nerds know what that means? I assume ants is for answering in some sort of way. But yeah, not much to look at here. Here's the back of that filter. The relays. Gotta have relays. Whatever these weird modules are. There's not much information back here. AR, SD, receive, send. I don't know. Nothing on the bottom, as you can see. And weird things. I have no idea what these are. So, well, that's about what I know. And what's going on with Mr. 401BX-10 Dataphone Receiver. If any of you guys know anything more about this than what I just told you, because I have exhausted my knowledge on this, hey, leave it in the comments. That's one of the reasons for this channel, is so you guys out there, everyone's all quarantined at home, Some of you old Bell System phone old timers might go, oh, I used to do stuff with that thing. That's what this thing did, and that's what that thing did. Hey, let us know. So, all right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I got to say that big thank you to my Patreon supporters, patrons, especially Chris, because he upped his pledge. He's my favorite person in the world right now. If you like this content, I'm exceedingly busy, so it is really tough for me to get stuff out here because, well, we know what the economy's doing, and I'm a one-man business here. Hey, you know, I could use the support. If you got an extra buck, throw it my way. I will very much appreciate it. I'll leave a link for the Patreon account. And as usual, leave comments and click the bell and subscribe. And I'm not even sure how all that stuff works anymore. But I don't know. I got to get on YouTube's good side, I suppose. So, all right. Hope you liked the video, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.